Let's write our first Python program on the TI Nspire CX2 calculator. We will write a very common first program when learning a language called Hello World. In this one short activity, we will learn how to create, edit, and run a Python program on the calculator. In addition, we will learn about creating, saving, and navigating TI Nspire documents. And we will learn about using menus on the calculator. We are about to learn a lot, so let's get started. Press the On Home key to get to the home screen of your TI Nspire CX2. Let's create a new TI Nspire document. Look at the home screen. How do you think that you would create a new document? We will select New on the home screen. We will make the selection by using the arrow keys on the edge of the touchpad to move to New. Once we have New highlighted, we will press Enter to make the selection. After you press Enter, you may be prompted to save or not save the document that you have open. You will probably want to select No by using the right arrow key and Enter. You will then come to a menu of apps to add to the first page of your document. We want to add a Python app to our document's first page. You have the option to arrow to your selection and then press Enter, or you can select by entering the number or letter next to the selection. Let's jump to the selection Add Python by pressing A, which is the letter next to the Python app. Then, let's add a new program by pressing Enter or by pressing 1. Then we are prompted for the name of our program. Let's call the program Hello. Then press Enter to finish the dialog. We are now in the Python program editor. We are going to write a program to print the text Hello World. The best way to find a feature in an app is to press the menu key. For each app, the menu key brings up the items that are used in that app. On the Python editor menu, you see quite a few items. We are going to choose built-ins, which are the core set of functions of Python. We want to choose the menu with the print function. It turns out that print is on the I/O menu. I/O stands for input and output. Print is a kind of output. Press 1 or Enter to select the print function. Now that the print function is pasted into the editor, we will enter the information that we would like the print function to display. Python and many programming languages use quotes to enclose text strings. The quote mark is pasted by pressing the Control key followed by the multiply key. Now, let's type our text message. For a capital letter, press Shift followed by the letter. Comma is in the lower left of the keyboard. Space is in the lower right. The exclamation symbol is available from the key with the question mark and exclamation mark. Use your arrow keys and press Enter to select. If you get to a menu by mistake, press the Escape in the upper left of the keyboard. We have finished our text message. We add a second quote mark to show the end of the text string by pressing Ctrl multiply again. Press the Tab key. Tab is useful for moving the cursor to the next location in the Python editor. You can also use the left, right, up, and down arrow keys to move the cursor. We are now at the end of the row. Press Enter to complete the statement and move to the next line. Each Python statement must be on its own line. We are ready to run our program. Let's press the menu key to see our options. Item 2 is Run. Press 2 to see the menu. Item 1 is Run. Press Enter to see what happens. You see that the program runs and Hello World is displayed. Pretty cool. You notice that we are now on a different page in the TI Nspire document. We are on page 1.2. Also, you notice that we are no longer in the Python program editor. We are in what is called the Python shell. The shell is where Python programs are run, among other things. You will learn more about using the shell as you do more with Python. Hey, what if we want to change our text message? Maybe say, Hello Universe instead. We will need to edit our program. The program editor is back on page 1.1 of the document. We can move from page to page in the document by pressing Ctrl left arrow or Ctrl right arrow. Let's use Ctrl left arrow to move back to page 1.1 to edit our program. Use the arrow keys to move the cursor to just after World. We will use the Delete key to delete the characters in World. Now, let's type Universe. U-N-I-V-E-R-S-E. Press the Tab key to move to the end of the line. We are ready to run the program again. Remember, press the menu key to see the options for the application that we are using. Press 2 to select the Run menu. Before selecting Item 1, Run, notice that there is a shortcut for Run, Control-R. Control-R is useful if you want to skip going to the menu. For now, since we are here already, press Enter or 1 to select Run. You now see your new message displayed. You can keep going back and forth to edit new messages and to run the program yourself if you want. I have one final thing to show you. Press Ctrl followed by S. Ctrl S is the shortcut on the TI Nspire and computers for saving your file. If you want to keep your TI Nspire file for the future, give it a name. I will call the file Hello Python. Press Enter to close the dialog. As you make changes in your file, it is a good idea to press Ctrl S every once in a while and at the end of your class to save your changes. You can find the files and folders on your calculator by pressing the Home key, then 2 to browse. Use your arrows and Enter key to select the file or folder. Press Home to return to the home screen. Press Home or 4 Current to return to the document that you have open. Hey, you have created and run your first Python program on the TI Nspire CX2 calculator. You have also learned how to save your work for the future. You are now ready to begin the Moodring project or 10 minutes of code for Python or other ways to explore Python programming with your calculator.